é não termos receio de voar. Com os pés no chão, a cabeça no ar, e estamos prontos para fazer coisas extremamente cool. Porque isto é cultura! Nesta edição especial, mais uma em Israel, vamos voar por Masada, Dead Sea, a anciã primeira capital da nação dos judeus, termos uma experiência no deserto e muito mais. Todas estas experiências queremos partilhar consigo, por isso bem sentadinho no sofá, voe connosco! Na semana passada estivemos em Jerusalém, capital de Israel. Mas agora vamos conhecer aquela que há 3.000 anos se estabeleceu como o centro ou a capital deste território, Tel Shiloh.
And you are here in ancient Shiloh. Just to explain where we are, you just spent time in Jerusalem, the capital of Israel, okay? The capital of Israel for the last 2,000 years. But prior to Jerusalem, the first capital of Israel, ancient Shiloh, was located over here. So we are standing in a place that used to be the center of the nation of Israel 3,000 years ago, when the nation left Egypt, wandered for 40 years in the desert, and entered the Promised Land. 12 tribes became one nation. They settled all over the land of Israel. The tribe of Judea, the tribe of Benjamin settled here. And that's why today we are named the Benjamin Regional Council, named after the tribe of Benjamin that settled here 3,000 years ago. Tribe of Menashe, of Dan, all 12 tribes, each settled in different areas all around, and they established their capital, their spiritual center, here in Shiloh, in ancient Shiloh. Here stood the tabernacle that accompanied them in the desert. That was the spiritual place of prayer. And when they entered the land of Israel, they re-established it here in Shiloh. 3 times a year, the tribes would gather here in the 3 holidays. In Passover, they would come here, Shavuot and Sukkot, and they would gather over here up on the mountain. And ever since then, this became a holy city, which was recognized by the 3 monotheistic religions. 5 churches were established over here during the Byzantine times, 2,000 years ago. A mosque was established here 1,000 years ago. And that's why in recent times, when people came here looking for ancient Shiloh, it was very easy to recognize that this is the place. We found different houses of worship, like I said, both Christian and Islam. When the locals living here in the area were asked what is the name of these places, of these buildings, they said the name of the mosque is Kubat as-Sakhina, the dome of the divine spirit. Okay? What is the name of all the ruins on the top of the hill? Khirbat al-Yahud, the ruins of the Jewish people. All these names, together with the geographical description that appears in the Bible, together with the different buildings, together with the church that has a mosaic that says Jesus blessed the people of Sailun, Shiloh, the exact same place, which helped us to recognize that this important site of the tabernacle, the city of Shiloh, was actually located over here.
E já que focamos questões da antiguidade, bem, o balão de ar quente é o mais velho veículo da humanidade. E pairar ao sabor do vento é uma experiência única. Acho que a Dana vai nos poder falar sobre esta experiência. Dana, how long are you doing this?
I'm working here and about here. It's fun to work here. It's fun to be with people, to see their reaction. Are they excited about it, and just fun to be in the balloon itself.
Normally people here like take pictures. What normally they do?
Yeah, it's really fun. They mostly take pictures or maybe videos, doing like selfies with the view. The view from here, it's amazing, and I really recommend.
Por baixo está o maior parque na área de Tel Aviv, o Parque Yarkon, com um leque extenso de atrativos, onde as pessoas correm, andam de bicicleta, de comboio, fazem piqueniques ou simplesmente relaxam. Por exemplo, no lago, podem andar de gaivota ou de barco. Neste espaço acontecem também vários festivais, com capacidade até 500 mil de pessoas. Da privilegiada paisagem que se tem do balão, também se pode contemplar o mar Mediterrâneo, o centro económico de Tel Aviv e bairros já fora da cidade, as montanhas que mostram o caminho para Jerusalém e muito mais. How high the balloon gets?
It goes to 120 meters or 400 feet. It's 15 minutes with takeoff and landing. In the maximum height to here about 9 minutes. In the balloon itself there is helium. It just goes up by itself. You just have a big motor. I'm mostly just seeing the wind, how fast the wind goes. Just explaining to people what they can see, what they can do, and mostly picturing people. Help him to take a picture.
E se estivermos no ar, agora vamos fazer o contraponto para o ponto mais baixo da Terra, 400 metros abaixo do nível do mar. Se não consegue boiar, é lá que vai conseguir. Se gosta de água quente, vai sentir-se num banho-maria. Se gosta de fazer tratamentos medicinais, também é o sítio certo. No Dead Sea ou Mar Morto. Why did you choose to come here to the Dead Sea?
I've always wanted to come. We just wanted to come float. You have to come see it.
So many reasons. It's amazing. It's beautiful. The healing properties, floating. We're all the way from Hawaii. So to come here halfway across the world to experience something as amazing as this, no words can explain how amazing this place is.
It's so fun here, it's so exciting, and it just cools you off.
The only thing is the heat. The heat is very hot. It's very, very hot. I didn't expect this much heat.
How temperature was today?
It was 108 today, so it was pretty hot.
At what time?
That was about 4 p.m., 3 or 4 p.m. that it was like that.
And the water is really hot.
Yes, it is. It's really hot. I'm surprised. Feels like 108. I don't know.
I'm here for more than 30 years. Every year, twice a year sometimes, we come here to relax. This is good for the skin and for the mind, for the friends, to all together, to be here, to relax.
But you come here every year.
Every year, twice a year, 3 times a year, because the place is really a relaxation. You get life is not so relaxation, especially not in Israel. You know, it's the best place, and it's nice.
The experience is amazing. Israel is an amazing place, and the Dead Sea is a must. If you ever come to Israel, you have to come here. The mud effects, I've done it before in the past, and it's fantastic.
Did you put the mug?
Not yet, but we're hoping to do it soon.
Again, the water itself is actually very healing, so yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome.
And you, are you enjoying?
Yeah, I really like it being on vacation and going everywhere that we can go.
We actually came from Canada to Israel for the Maccabiah Games, and that took us from Jerusalem to the Dead Sea. We thought after the games we could come to the water and heal a little bit from all the injuries.
Yeah.
We're going to put the mud on and we're going to float. Yeah.
For the first time?
For the first time. Ever in our lives, yes.
Yep, for the first time ever.
Well, we've been here when we were little, but it's the first time in a very long time, so it's the first time that we could actually experience this.
This is the first time I bought the mud. I bought it here in the shops in Yam HaMelach, and I put it here. I just wanted to try because everyone in the beach are doing it.
They say that the mud makes a very nice skin, but you know.
She have nice skin, yes? Yes. You see in her age.
We did the mud and then we floated.
Now I'm going to go to the beach to wash myself.
And then it came off very easily.
And now your skin feels so soft.
And I wanted to try to feel what the other people feel.
Oh, let me see. Wow, that's amazing. So, no shower tonight. No shower tonight.
No, we have to
A Fortaleza Palácio do Rei Herodes, em Massada, para além de uma estrutura imponente e com uma vista fabulosa, é extremamente importante e significativa para os judeus, uma vez que foi o último baluarte ou fortaleza de resistência contra os romanos e manifestação de nobreza, coragem ou loucura, como quiserem chamar, em 73 antes da era cristã. Vale a pena visitar. Massada! Massada National Park é desde 2001 Património Mundial da Unesco. O seu planalto está a cerca de 450 metros acima do nível do Mar Morto. Está localizado na margem oriental do deserto da Judeia, com cerca de 650 metros de comprimento e 300 de largura. Enquanto subimos pelo teleférico, já conseguimos observar o Caminho da Cobra, um trilho de escadaria que sobe a montanha e que impõe respeito. Hoje em dia faz parte do treino militar. Estando lá em cima, percebe-se a grandiosidade da fortaleza que Herodes construiu. Há imenso para ver, com referências a diferentes períodos históricos. O Palácio Norte, as cisternas de água, o quarto do comandante, a sinagoga, os vários campos romanos e a rampa que os mesmos construíram para atacar os judeus. Os banhos romanos, as pedras dos últimos 10 judeus, ou seja, os últimos 10 dos cerca de 900 judeus que tinham como oponentes cerca de 10.000 soldados romanos. Daí terem optado pela liberdade, o que consistiu no suicídio em massa, pois de outra forma as mulheres seriam violadas e os homens ficariam escravos. Por esse motivo, este é um grande símbolo de honra para os judeus e recebe visitantes de todo o mundo, como estes brasileiros, por exemplo.
Nós estamos fazendo um passeio, aqui em Israel, visitando Terra Santa, e com um grupo de católicos do Brasil, do interior do Rio de Janeiro. E aí, de acordo com a programação, estamos aqui para conhecer toda essa estrutura, porque já há tantos séculos que nós temos aqui tudo que nos transmite a história viva para nós, e conhecer isso aqui faz parte da nossa história e da nossa cultura também.
É incrível, né? É um símbolo de luta do povo judeu. Então é um dos pontos turísticos que não pode faltar quando vem em Israel.
Traz muitos grupos brasileiros?
Sim, muitos grupos brasileiros, portugueses, Angola também vem.
Há muito interesse por conhecerem aqui toda esta história.
Toda a parte histórica e religiosa.
Qual é assim, o aspecto aqui que as pessoas aqui não podem perder, vindo aqui a Massada?
Vindo a Massada, o castelo, os banhos romanos, a rampa. Tem várias coisas assim de, como dizem em inglês, highlight.
Estamos prestes a ir para o nosso curto intervalo, mas antes vamos explorar um pouco mais de Tel Shiloh. E voltamos nos encontrar na segunda parte do Cooltura.
These are names from the Bible. These are places that people study about, okay? The dream of Jacob with the ladder going up to the sky and angels going around, all these different biblical stories. All these people, all these stories and important people from our Jewish history, that happened here in this area, in these areas. And that's why today there are over 150 towns, almost 500,000 Israelis that have chosen to re-establish Jewish life here in the communities all around, in the region of Judea, Samaria, and the Jordan Valley. And different important places like Shiloh, like the Tomb of Patriarchs in Hebron. All these important historical sites are now open, available, being dug up in order to discover history and to know more about what happened here so many years ago. What's amazing is that the center of attraction, which is the tabernacle, it was a temporary building, right, as it is described in the Bible. So there are no physical remainings from the tabernacle itself, but we recognize different remainings that show where the tabernacle was, because we have the exact sizes that are mentioned in the Bible. But like I said, because Shiloh remained a holy site for so many thousands of years, we can see all the different remainings of various historical periods that were here. We will see the Byzantine churches, which are 2,000 years old, with the original mosaics surrounding them. We will see the mosque that I mentioned. We will see remainings of the Jewish town that was here during the time of the temple in Jerusalem. So this is 2,000 years ago. Okay, we'll see ritual baths, small remainings of houses. In the museum app, we'll also see coins that were found here from the different times. Okay, one of the most exciting things that we'll walk past, we'll see excavations that are taking place just now in the last few months, and they found original huge pots that we used to reserve foods in them from the time of Joshua, from the time of the settlement of the 12 tribes. So these huge jars that were found are dated back 3,000 years. We found a layer of burning, of ashes, that helps us to date it back to 3,000 years ago, to the time when Shiloh was burned down, and that's when the capital stopped being here and Jerusalem was chosen to be the new capital.